There is a limitless potential within each of us, waiting to be fully manifested. It is not an abstract concept. The higher self is like an inner compass that guides us to our true essence, to who we are meant to be. But how do we know we're on the right path? What are the signs that we are beginning to embody our higher self? In this video, we look at the key signs that can indicate you are embodying your higher self. From inner calm and clarity of thought to deep intuitive insights, each of these aspects can be an important guide on your path. Higher sensory awareness. Your intuition is developing rapidly. Other channels of perception, such as clairvoyance and clairaudience, may also be activated. These abilities give you access to information and wisdom. Harmonious conscious dreams and out-of-body experiences are also ways of accessing information from higher dimensions. Knowing your soul's purpose. When your higher senses are activated, it becomes clear what your soul's purpose is. Not only do you know what your mission is here on Earth, but you are fulfilling that mission by taking action and progressing on your path. You are fulfilling your basic human needs for self-development and contribution by being on a path of self-realization of your infinite self and service to others. Meet your soul's spiritual family. Your frequency draws you to people with whom you resonate on a soul level. When you meet these people, you feel a strong and undeniable connection with them, as if you have known them before, in a past life. Even if they live on the other side of the world, the spiritual connection between you is so strong that years can pass, but when you meet again it feels as if that time never happened. Meeting your twin flame or soulmate. You are in a relationship with a person who enhances and complements your best qualities. This person also reflects back to you, like a mirror, everything you need to work on yourself. This relationship thrives on self-development, mutual contribution, giving to the supreme love and full realization. A necessary step in manifesting this relationship is to cut the strings of attachments and karmic ties to past relationships. Synchronicities and accelerated fulfillment of desires. Your connection to space and life is obvious. Your questions are answered synchronistically and hidden messages are easily revealed to you through the power of your senses. You find messages and answers in books, nature, and even in casual conversation. You also become aware of the power and strength of your intentions. When you focus on your desire, it manifests into reality much faster than ever before. Taking responsibility for your happiness. When you embody your higher self, you realize how powerful you are and how you co-create reality with your thoughts and emotions. You take full responsibility for your own happiness and stop blaming other people, the government, or any other external source. Victim consciousness is a thing of the past and you are in full control of your healing and evolution. Acceptance of all emotions. You have finally moved beyond the mental block that some emotions are bad or a negative. Instead, you welcome all emotions and instead of suppressing them, you allow them to flow through you. You can use anger for passion or motivation. You can easily empathize with others while maintaining the integrity of your field. The holographic nature of reality. The holographic nature of reality is encoded within you and you can experience the interconnectedness of everything. It is obvious to you that all living things are in a multidimensional matrix and have a multidimensional anatomy. Alchemical and healing powers. Whether it is hands-on healing, soul restoration, or any other healing modality, you have learned how to channel your intention and manipulate energy to remove energy blockages. You can easily connect with your higher self and release dissonant energies that are hindering your spiritual evolution. You often assist others in the healing process. DNA activation. DNA activation is the process of increasing the light in your morphogenetic field by activating the dormant strands of DNA that correspond to your higher self. You have a default of at least 12 strands of DNA, suggesting 12 dimensions of consciousness. DNA activation is the key to spiritual ascension and the incarnation of your higher self. A person who has gone through DNA activation often experiences all the other attributes mentioned in this article in a progressive way. Unconditional self-love. Your fourth strand of DNA corresponds to your heart chakra. One of the greatest benefits of DNA activation is the ability to receive and embody a state of unconditional self-love. You no longer feel the need to extract love from others, instead you see yourself as an infinite source of love. A sense of wholeness begins to unfold as you love all aspects of yourself, including your shadow self. Identify and integrate your shadow self. Your shadow self is the part of you that operates in opposition. It is made up of archetypes, characters, and complexes. Here are some examples: the professional victim archetype, the savior archetype, the magician, the bully, and the absolute perfectionist. The shadow self is what causes self-sabotage and causes you to create chaos in your life. The shadow self is created by making choices that are not in alignment with your higher self and manifests as reverse codes in your DNA. Frequency resonance. As you continue to raise your frequency, you notice that some people begin to drop out of your holographic reality. You find that your frequencies no longer match. The same can happen with your job or even your country of origin. In turn, your higher frequency attracts you to a new structural network of people, places, times, things, and events that align with your higher self. Honest yes and honest no. You are not afraid to say no to other people when your inner guidance tells you not to do something or go somewhere. You are not afraid of other people's reactions, you are honest with yourself and true to yourself. Every time you are in alignment with what you want and don't want, you feel more powerful. You also learn the art of saying a true yes when the universe delivers what you want. You don't try to appear humble or spiritual by rejecting what you really want in your life. Harmonious family relationships. You have realized that enlightenment does not happen in a cave. You have released the bonds and karmic ties with your family. Gone are the times when you experienced the same old family drama over and over again. Your family members have shifted to connect with you in a more uplifting way, and you accept and love them as they are. No guilt or shame. Shame and guilt are two of the lowest frequency energy blocks for humanity. To embody your higher self, you allow the identification with shame and guilt to disappear. You have released the guilt and shame you inherited from your parents through your DNA. And you have released the feelings of guilt and shame implanted by society and religions. Instead, you choose to embody states of joy and bliss. You have become immune to the guilt manipulation strategies often used by victims. Make decisions with your higher self. Instead of making decisions based on fear, rightness, competition, or lack, you make decisions in alignment with your higher self and ultimately the will of Source. You become aware of the intentions of Source, the law of the whole, unconditional love, cooperation, evolution, infinite motion, cause and effect, non-judgment, and free will. Although we all have free will and it is ultimately possible to go against the will of Source, you are unconditionally loved, you recognize that making such choices engages the law of cause and effect and creates a karmic imprint to remind you that you must heal that karmic imprint at some point. Inner and outer abundance. Scarcity and limitation are a thing of the past. You have embodied a state of absolute inner abundance, which is reflected in your holographic reality. You are no longer trying to find ways to extract love, approval, and recognition from others. You are the source. Happiness is within you. In addition, you have overcome the spiritual trap that money is evil, and you know that money is just energy made up of consciousness like everything else. You enjoy financial abundance and use it to create a more harmonious reality for yourself and others. A mind disconnected from the matrix. A sign that your mind is disconnected from the matrix is that you can clearly see the hidden agendas of those who wish to control this planet. You no longer resonate with the news and its official story. Your inner truth detector can sense when someone is lying, and you become immune to the low-frequency strategies and implants that are constantly trying to tell you that you are not really enough. Mindless consumerism and herd mentality seem absurd to you. Say goodbye to idols. As you awaken to your co-creative powers and divine nature, you no longer put others on a pedestal. Your inner guru is superior to any outer guru, and you see teachers as reflections of your unlimited potential. The power of knowing what you are worth and deserve drives you to achieve whatever you set your mind to. You become the master of your own reality. Overflowing with gratitude. Gratitude is your attitude. Gratitude is your prayer. The feeling of lack has become alien to you. Instead, you cannot count all your blessings. Feeling grateful multiplies all that you have and brings you even more positive experiences. You are grateful even for the challenges and setbacks that are inevitable in life. You can't help but see them as opportunities for growth. And you probably keep a gratitude journal. Don't take yourself too seriously. Life is made for joy, you know that. To be extremely rigid and disciplined is to deny yourself the pleasure of everything. Even though you are adamant about working on yourself and achieving your mastery, you always allow yourself to make mistakes. In fact, mistakes are part of the learning process. You have a great sense of humor and don't take yourself too seriously. Your inner child thrives, and you often feel energetic, enthusiastic, and overflowing with creativity.